Good evening, everyone. My name is Mersiha, a member of botify.ai team. Imagine having to reply to a bunch of messages and make products at the same time. Small business owners face these problems on a daily basis. They're aware that the traditional way of communication leads to the loss of customers, time, and money. Small business owners are aware that if it's not digitized, their business is exposed to fail. Our initial target market is 50,000 small business owners in Bosnia and Herzegovina. We are aware that Bosnia and Herzegovina is still not a digitally literate country, and as a product from our country, we want to set standards for digital transformation. By doing research, we encountered that the next potential target market is Austria. By 2021, there will be around 5.8 million e-commerce users, and the most used payment method is card. Did you know that COVID-19 has accelerated the digitalization process by 15 years? What then will happen with non-digitized small businesses? There are 70% of non-digitized small businesses in Bosnia and Herzegovina which are exposed to failure due to obsolescence. It's really painful. In Bosnia and Herzegovina, a low number of small businesses use online tools. Only 30% of them. In Austria, our next potential market, most of them are customized to the digitized world, even 85%. In the next 5 years, 70% of orders will be dealt with by chatbots. To clear out, chatbots can serve many customers at once, while human can serve just one customer. Tool which will improve the process of digitization of small businesses is botify.ai, a no-code platform for building conversation apps between small businesses and customers. Using botify.ai platform, small business owners get automation of online conversations with their customers, better customer experience, stronger conversational relationships, accepting payments, and their business will grow faster. Now meet Laila, small business owner who successfully solved problems from the beginning of the story using botify.ai platform. To demonstrate how the process of digitization starts, let's jump into the botify.ai platform. First step, Laila needs to create an account at botify.ai, entering her basic info. After that, she proceeds to create flow for her chatbot. In flow, she can add elements such as messages, questions, or trigger actions such as email and SMS sending. But most important is using Stripe, element which will enable her to accept payments. After all, Laila will use dashboards. Dashboards give Laila insight into statistics like total orders, revenue, and profit. Core features that botify.ai provides are custom widgets, user-friendly interface, e-commerce orientation, and accepting payments. We are currently in MVP development phase, and we will need almost 1 year for MVP development and validation. We expect to be ready for final product development at the beginning of 2022. Our business model is highly scalable and profitable with subscription-based pricing. Imagine that just in Bosnia and Herzegovina, the potential is this high. $12 million is revenue per year for the total market, and $120,000 is revenue per year for just 1% of the market. With just 1,000 users, revenue for the first year can go up to $240,000. And by the 5th year, revenue can grow up to $2.6 million. We did a competition analysis for two big competitors. Among other things, we differ in 5 characteristics, where e-commerce orientation is one of them. $70,000 will give us 6 months runway for MVP development and validation. We developed a lot of functionalities, so this money will be spent on further development, marketing, and services such as hosting, issue tracking, analytics, and domain. We are a team of automation junkies, and we are revolutionizing the way small business owners interact with their customers. Now we would like to say a big thank you to our advisory support during the preparation process, IT company Mistral. Thank you. Welcome to the future of automated conversations. Thank you for the attention.
Thank you very much, Botify AI. I'm now going to pass this on to questions for the panelists, and I can see David already has his camera on. So David, you're first.
Yes, thank you, Mersiha. Great presentation, really like it. Question, did you develop the product all by yourself? So is that all made internally, or did you buy parts of it?
Till now, till this phase, MVP developed is totally by our team, Botify AI.
Mm-hmm. And regarding the funding of $70,000, you need that to complete the MVP, or what is the money exactly used for?
To complete further development of MVP, developers' costs, and also marketing, MVP validation after the MVP is launched is included in $70K. Okay. And also costs about services, AWS and domain, AWS and domain, also issue tracking and analytics, and that's it.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, David. Okay, Ned, you're next, and then Christina.
Hi. Thank you, Eddie. Hear me?
Yeah.
So the question is, so you mentioned $70K for MVP, and you also bundled marketing cost into that number, I believe. So what part is for product development? And also, what is your projection of how long you think you will take to develop MVP? And then the last question is, what open source product or services have you used to build the demo that you just showed us?
I can answer these questions.
Yeah.
Yes, I mostly did development of this product. We use React for frontend, Node.js for backend, AWS for hosting. That's mainly startup technologies. We estimated we will need 6 months to have fully functional MVP we can present to our business owners. They can interact with.
And what did you base the 6 months on in terms of the time you work on? Because MVP should never take that long, actually, by definition. So so it's actually much more developed product if you look at the timeline, but maybe you're thinking of working 10 hours a week or something.
Yes, yes. Yeah. Well, MVPs should really be short on development time, but we included finding product market fit also into this. We're gonna probably need to pivot and change some things up.
Okay, so it's a multi-iteration, and it's including all the pivots you're going to make. So it's not really the MVP, but it's really just a
further development.
Yeah, it's much more than MVP. Okay, got it.
Okay, thank you. Next question comes from Christina, and then we have Seo.
Yeah, my question was sort of similar to Ned's. I was wondering about the long timeline to get to the MVP. So maybe you can specifically tell us how you got to the specs that you're aiming towards. You know, what customer discovery did you do to inform the MVP, as you're calling it? And maybe tell us a little bit more about the details of the customers that you're working with right now, or potential customers.
Yeah, we plan on dealing with small-time business owners. We are already in contact with some of them, and we plan on have them using our product starting next year.
Okay, thank you. Seo, next question from you.
Let me just click all these buttons. Good presentation, thank you. Actually, 2 questions. You mentioned Stripe in there. Is that right?
Yes.
Is that available fully for payments and for everything in Bosnia?
Yes.
Great. And then a second question is there a similar company that developed something like this outside of Bosnia or outside of that space in Europe or in the US? And if yes, why would somebody go with your solution versus something that might be already available out there?
Yes, Mersiha, can you slide to competitors?
Yes, of course. Just
yes, there are actually, yeah, we have competitors. It's true, but none of our competitors are actually e-commerce oriented. Dashboard and e-commerce orientation is the features we plan on finding our product market fit with.
Okay,
Other products in this field are mostly generic chatbots makers.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know much about the space. Are those available? Actually, is a language an important factor in the technical solution here? Or how important it is?
Yes, it's important in terms of localization. So if someone in Bosnia creates a chatbot and wants to publish it in Germany, for example, they want it to be translated to Germany.
Yeah. So these other competitors, are they functional in Bosnian or not?
They are available in Bosnia.
Okay,